Hey, pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good. Is there anything I can help you? Would you like to file a report or anything?
Sure. Can you help me with, I need some complaint forms on officers. Can you get me 11 of those?
We don't do complaint forms, but I can help you out with what you like. What can I do for you?
Okay, so is this, this is the County Sheriff's Department, San Marcos Station, and in this facility, you do not have complaint forms in this building for somebody
no,
who...
that's not how we function. If you would like to file a complaint, we can help you with that.
Right.
And I can grab you a supervisor if you'd like.
Hey guys, News Now California, out in the city of San Marcos at the Sheriff's Station. Keeping the peace since 1850. The sheriff is William D. Gore. And they're limiting 4 waiting and 1 at counter. This is open. Hey, we made it.
Hello, how are you, sir?
Hey, pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good. Is there anything I can help you? Would you like to file a report or anything?
Sure. Can you help me with, I need some complaint forms on officers. Can you get me 11 of those?
We don't do complaint forms, but I can help you out with what you like. What can I do for you?
Okay, so is this, this is the County Sheriff's Department, San Marcos Station, and in this facility, you do not have complaint forms in this building for somebody who...
No, that's not how we function. If you would like to file a complaint, we can help you with that.
Right.
And I can grab you a supervisor if you'd like.
Yeah, that would be good, because I was just concerned, because I want to make sure that that type of documentation is out for the public, because a lot of public come in, they don't want to deal with the police because there's a lot of discord. So I'm trying to come out and bring it together a little bit, because there's not everybody, I'm not here against you guys or hate or anything, but there's got to be transparency. There's a lot of bad things going on both sides.
Yeah.
So, you know, just so you're up on it,
yes,
it is mandated by the Attorney General that this information I'm asking for should be readily accessible, which means in a lobby. When I come in, and I know you have your protocol, I know you have your policy, and you're going to follow it. I'm just hear me out, and then you can tell me.
Of course, please.
Because nobody wants to come in and say what I do, but if they have to, the quickest answer by a LEO would be, sir, it's right here. And that's what I'm trying to make it, because so many sheriff's departments have them.
Oh, okay.
You know, you're not the only one that doesn't. So I'm trying to say, hey, listen, it should be what it should be.
Right, a standardization.
And that's why I'm saying, now, when I came in and you say, well, listen, this is not how we handle it here. You have your protocol, and you don't have them here. But honest to God, my name's Phil, by the way. What's your name?
Dominguez, Deputy Dominguez.
You're Deputy Dominguez.
Yes,
nice
sir.
to meet you. And you are deputy? Are you a deputy or a sergeant?
Sergeant Thompson.
Nice to meet you, Sergeant Thompson. So your system is flawed.
Sure.
Okay.
You're totally entitled to that opinion, sir.
Right. We're all entitled to our opinion, but what I'm saying is your system here should operate as directed in the entire system. Everybody, Sheriff's Department has to have them readily accessible. Either you have it, you turn in your file and give it to me, or you say you have it at the counter. Those are the options. Not that I have to give you my name and information and we go on and on. That's not...
I didn't say that was a protocol. I'm saying that I can get you a supervisor if you'd like for like a complaint. Like, well, if you're going to file a complaint, they give you all the forms, they tell you what they're going to do, or you can call directly to our IA.
Nothing but some bullshit.
Which is also something, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't need to go to IA. I've dealt with IA. But what I'm saying is, when you want to give me a supervisor,
of course.
there's nothing. Are you going to tell him what I told him, or should I speak to him?
No. I will tell him that there's a gentleman outside that is recording, would like to talk about the complaint forms or something like that. It's pretty. I give him a briefing of it.
Can he come? Well, I don't want to. You know, you're being very cordial and professional. A lot of officers don't like the camera. I
love the camera. No, just kidding.
I don't want to have him think that we're going to be in a negative situation here, and he's going to make me wait 30 minutes, man.
No, I can quickly go grab him if you'd like. It won't take
2 minutes.
I can't guarantee you. I'm injured. My knee is hurt. I have a torn ligament. But I'll hop along as fast as I can to get to him.
Okay.
Can you be patient with me for a sec?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that torn
I'll be right
ligament?
back.
Was that from getting in a fight with somebody in a camera in the lobby? No, that wasn't.
No,
Okay.
I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay.
And that's how I got hurt. But I mean, you know, HIPAA-wise, I probably shouldn't be sharing that with you.
Yeah. I do that too. You look familiar. I think I kicked your ass in Vegas with the MMA.
You might have. It's okay. I'm totally okay with that. Give me 1 second, okay? What was your name? So I get just the first name?
Phil.
Phil. 1 second, Phil.
Nothing but some bullshit.
David Brown, Sheriff's Department. This looks like Jackie Gleason at 30 years old. Okay, well, we'll see how this is handled. He says I'm entitled to my opinion how the system is flawed. We'll see.
All right. Sergeant Thompson's coming back out there. He's just grabbing his mask.
Thanks. What's his name?
Sergeant Thompson?
The one that was standing here.
Yeah.
That
Well,
he
he
left.
doesn't normally, we would get you the patrol sergeant, but he's out of the station right now, so I don't want to leave.
So he heard everything, so it's going to be redundant
No,
then.
not really, because he wasn't right there. He went back to his office. So he'll come back out here and you can talk to him however you want, whatever you want to talk to him about. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna preface
But
it.
I didn't know this because I just lateraled from San Diego PD, but I didn't know this. But they're online. Like you can actually go online and get a complaint form. Like it's really accessible. I mean, modern day technology, but not everybody has that. I get that.
That's exactly why.
I get that.
Not a lot of people are homebound.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, public libraries aren't as accessible and stuff. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, fair enough.
And it is. If you look it up at Becerra, it's mandated. I mean, I don't have it on me, but I'm not going to come in here and spout off. I do this all the time, trying to make it uniform.
You have a YouTube video?
Yeah, I have a YouTube video.
What channel? What is it?
How to lose quickly in Jiu-Jitsu. That's the name of my channel.
Hey, thanks for making me laugh today, man.
I have 5 videos, and I've been taken down by a toe hold every time.
That's not good.
My channel, I'm known as News Now California.
News Now California.
Yeah. Don't send me hate mail. I don't have time to respond.
No.
I'm very.
I don't think, but you can't respond to hate. You know what I mean?
So that's why I know when you come back, you guys are trained. Yeah, that's your opinion, but it is, but it's fact. It was Dominguez, right? Yeah. No, that's fact. That's why I want to make it uniform. It's good, man.
Right.
It's good for me to be out here.
Yeah. Sure.
You believe in the First Amendment.
100%. First, second, third, fourth, all the way through.
Yeah.
They're all important.
Yeah. Well, the problem is, you know what? People say there's good and bad in every profession, right? There is. The problem is you guys got the qualified immunity and you got the police unions, and that's the difference.
Well, sometimes people forget that. Like, if you do something bad, that goes away. You don't get qualified. It's not out of... We start in okay, we're going to believe what you're saying first, and then when they investigate it, then it can transition. They go, you don't get qualified immunity, because it's like collecting evidence from like a bad crime.
Officer Dominguez, or Deputy Dominguez, excuse me.
Either one.
Let's not get into that and just say, you know what, Phil, you're right. They are gypsy cops. Right?
Gypsy cops.
You know what they are.
I've never heard that term.
Nothing but some bullshit.
That's a guy like you that may be dirty, not you, but if you're a dirty cop on the force, and you get kicked off, you go to a different department, you get hired, you're a gypsy cop, because they don't care what you did from the other department.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So go look into the existing chief, the past chief of Pasadena Police, working now as the chief of the Compton Unified School District. Look at his track record, gypsy cops.
Oh, okay.
So what you're saying, I don't buy into. Get rid of. I'm here because,
News Now?
listen, you're going to turn in a dirty cop.
You want to call?
I think somebody did. Yeah, can you get hold of him on the radio?
Yeah, let me see. What's his call sign?
He's not.
Man,
He's not.
I was making a fantastic point.
I'll get him.
He just took over as 90 Paul Sam.
90 Paul Sam?
That's how it goes.
9963.
Thanks. I'll talk to him around how
Can I have the SAM unit with a chorus, 90 Paul Sam, respond to the front counter, please? The gentleman would like to file a complaint.
91 Charles, thank you.
He's on his way.
Listen, that's your opinion, but my opinion and thousands or more, millions more are saying, listen, we don't hate the cops, but we got to get rid of the qualified immunity and we got to get rid of the unions. And until that's out, there'll never be transparency. So we're on both sides, man.
What do they call it? You call it News Now? News Now.
You putting that in the database? Gonna track me?
No. I want to see your video. I want to see. You're like with Playford, JC, right?
JC Playford was out of San Diego years ago.
Oh.
Right. He's a First Amendment auditor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've seen him a handful of times.
Right. JC has done some great work. So that's it, man. That's why there's such a disconnect, with what's going on now, too.
He's en route.
Okay, so that 2 minutes was right, 30, right?
Well, for me to limp over to try to get him, but he wasn't, at the time he wasn't in his desk.
So what happened? Let me just follow up with, let's go a different direction. So when you went back there and came out, you said, initially I said, I know you couldn't promise to, but it would be fast. And so you
I
said,
would try, yeah.
right, you did your best. But then he told you when you came back out, you just told me he was doing what? He was going to be right out.
Well, if we could get him to handle it, but then it always gets shifted. I'm not.
So he already knows what, okay,
Yeah,
so let me
every
understand
sergeant
how
has
it
a
works. You told him what you had to do, he acknowledged it, and then it changed.
Yes.
Not on your end, on his end.
Yeah, I don't have, I can't. We're a paramilitary.
See, and that's
we're a paramilitary organization.
I'm sure there's many of you who have been asking yourselves, geez, why do all of these law enforcement agencies look like the military? Well, you got it straight from the horse's mouth, ladies and gentlemen. Straight from the horse's mouth. We are a paramilitary organization.
And sometimes, I don't know if you were in the military, but if or not, when you have rank structure, and everything's compartmentalized, then at that point, and I don't mean to be condescending or patronizing, I'm just saying, like, that's just a fact. Like, if I've told, hey, no, actually, this sergeant's got to handle calls like this, or because I do this. If I'm the admin sergeant, that's not my role. That guy has to go and handle it. Like, I'm here at the desk because I'm injured. I'm not going to go out and handle calls.
So then why, I got you, then why did he commit to change it then? See, that's the fault in that logic, what you told me. I understand, it all makes sense until I'm saying, well, then why did he accept it and then push it on? That blows your whole theory.
I don't have a theory. I'm just
No, it
saying
is. Paramilitary, how it's organized. You take this assignment. No, this isn't mine. I move on to a different job. So I get it. But he did, then he accepted that assignment and then down the road said, oh no, this isn't my job, you take it. That's what happened.
Somebody's got the appropriate person's got to come up. That's all it means.
Right, so but in the meantime, you're telling me, the conversation you're having with me is that he'll be out, the same guy from the initial, I'm going to do it.
Initially it was going to be that, but
that's what I'm saying.
But that's not who handled it. So
it's too bad they treat the public like that, though, Deputy.
I'm having a very honest conversation with you.
Oh, we're getting along.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm doing.
Yeah,
I'm
I appreciate
okay.
you being honest, because I'm giving you my honesty. I mean, you can't give a truthful opinion, because I know you're under your uniform. I
don't represent.
But if we
I don't
were,
speak for the entire agency. Only one person does that, and he's got 4 stars on his collar. That's Sheriff Corps.
Yeah, but you guys are not allowed to have an opinion on anything when you're in uniform.
Correct.
If we were at a bar and we were friends, it'd be totally different.
Yeah.
Right, I get it. So
outside of that, is it hot outside?
No, actually, it's warmer in here. Why don't you cheap bastards turn on the air?
Oh God!
It's hot in here.
You know what? I'm a little warm, yeah.
You know, we're both paying taxes to run this construction. Christ Almighty! All right.
Is it nice out there, though?
Yeah, it's always nice. Anything's nicer than sitting here and dealing with the public.
Well, last week it was just so hot. It was terrible last week.
So you are a non-sworn officer?
I am. No, I'm a sworn.
You're sworn? Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is your call for what, this week sitting here?
No, this is, I'm injured. You forgot.
Oh, that's right. How'd that happen? How'd that happen, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't mind. I was doing some jiu-jitsu and I popped my knee. So.
Wow.
Yeah, it happens. It happens when
you do. What are you, like 41?
Oh, good call. Yeah. Yep.
Right on the money?
Right on the money. Yeah. Yeah.
You know how I know that? Because I'm short.
Why do you say that? I want to know that. How do you figure?
Well, don't you know about short people and their brains?
No.
Very highly intelligent.
I got to remember that. I know that they're usually quick-witted.
Not good in bed with the women, but super smart.
Man, you're gonna get me blushing in a second. That's good. That's a good one, though. That's a good one.
Yeah, you seem like a. The problem is, like, straight out, let me ask you, see, there's a disconnect. I mean, have you ever seen a colleague do something bad and turn them in?
What?
Ever seen a colleague in the field and turn them in?
Yeah. Yeah, I promise you, sort of God. I'm a very religious person. I don't doubt that.
Did that make the news?
Well, it doesn't always work that way.
I know that.
It does now.
I know that.
It does now, but at the time, because I've been on for a long time.
So are you aware from what's going on with all the gangs in the LA County Sheriff's Department?
All the gangs
The gangs out of the Sheriff's Department?
in LA.
Yeah,
No, I don't know what's going on in LA.
Yeah, well, they have major problems out of the Compton, Linwood. They've got the executioner band, and it's pretty bad. So one of the cops turned rogue, and he called him out.
Yeah.
And the sheriff was saying, "We don't have any gangs," and it's bad. You guys are all terrorizing the minorities in the communities. It's bad. Having tattoo parties, and the guy snitched. The guy that snitched all the sheriffs out on the lockbox when you come in to drive,
Yeah.
they wrote his name and wrote rat. So he's in fear now for his life, and it's very bad. So you don't have, LA may be different, but you've got gangs within the sheriff's department. Get it. Do some research. What are you doing? You got time off, you're injured. Look into this stuff.
I don't focus on things I don't have control over.
You guys are highly protected. The government protects you guys. And
Well, no, let's be fair. The government protects the government no matter what. There's a reason why Uncle Sam he will always get his money no matter what. Tax returns, right? Like, you have to pay your taxes right away, but your return
right,
always
but
is
like
delayed.
me, I'm paying, right, like me and others are paying your salary. You're like my employee.
Yeah. We're not like LA as big as not as big as like LA.
When I said 30 and you said, oh, no, we're past 30 now.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see something.
This is not a priority, I'm sure. But actually what happens is, had he been here earlier, it would have been so much better to get that promotion. The only one so far looking good is you.
Well, like I said, I can only apologize because there's nothing I can do.
You don't have to. No, I get it. You're just the guy. You've done what you can. But, to me, listen.
Yes, sir.
This isn't the first time this happens. I mean.
We're good.
Oh, you got him? Okay. Thank you. I was trying to call his desk. He wasn't answering.
So you can't tell him that...
I did. I did. I let him know that you were here to file a complaint about the documents. Well, I didn't say the documents, but
Right,
that's what you're here for.
That was your first call to him. Did you make a second one on the road?
No, I went to go look for him in person because it's a small station.
And he wasn't here?
No, he wasn't here.
Okay, so he's driving in.
So
you have not made contact since?
I let him know on the radio.
What? You tell him that I'm still waiting?
Well, I told him that we have an individual that is here that would like to file a complaint. So
right, you told me that, but I'm saying, did you do that twice or just one time?
No, just one time.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's got it on the.
Oh, it's it's going to be a female now, a female deputy or sergeant?
It's a sergeant. It's a sergeant. I want to get you. It doesn't make sense for me to call up for another deputy.
No, I get it. But it's a female. A female?
No. When I meant she, I meant dispatch.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a female today that's working.
Okay.
Oh, well, right now, I think they're home when there's changing.
Okay, so and sergeant, what's their name? What's the sergeant's name coming?
Nick Bacoris.
Nick Pacoris?
Bacoris. Sergeant Bacoris.
Sergeant Pacoris. It's Greek.
Is that?
It better be, otherwise I won't like that person.
They're
not Greek.
I don't know what.
Yeah. Where you go? You've got your own school. You do part time, or you just instruct at a school?
No, I was just practicing. And that's what happens. So, and it's okay. It's what happens, and you don't want to get hurt. Nobody wants to when you're training, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a big distressor. So.
How long are you down out with then?
I don't know, man. I really don't know. Like I'm waiting for a surgery date.
What were you? Then what are you? But you're patrol?
Yeah, normally on patrol. Well, here with the sheriff's department, yes.
And you said you made a lateral transfer from where?
San Diego.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is what I tell people, like, when people think that we just transfer, like, I had to go through the whole process again. And I can tell you from first-hand experience. We go through the whole process again. Fingerprints to, the sheriff has a voice stress test. We do the whole process.
No, we all do it. Listen, they all do it. Where it's flawed is the individual allowing it. It's all, it goes here, okay, look, he did this, he raped her, he touched him, he got this, he did this. Yeah, okay, well, the chief, I worked with him, you're on. See, that's the problem.
Oh, you feel like there's like nepotism?
Yeah, that's what it all comes down to.
Okay, I can't speak to that because I.
Yeah, no, it's out there.
This is.
Hi, sir.
How are you?
Good. What can I do for you?
Good. You're the chorus.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Nick.
Well,
Thank
you
you.
pronounced it correctly. That's awesome.
Well, I was complimenting him. I said, if you're not Greek, I'm not going to like you. Are you Greek?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so.
As that would indicate.
Well, that's a good standing.
So what can I help you with?
The purpose of me being in here is that I came in because I want to make sure that that this sheriff's department follows the rules and regulations set forth by the state attorney general. That all of you come into a public lobby, that the public forms should be readily available. Now, if they're not here, you know, like a complaint form.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people are homebound, number one, they can't even come in.
That's
here.
why we put them online.
Right.
And if they don't have a printer, we'll print them for them.
Right. Well, a lot of people first don't have a computer and they don't even know that.
Yeah.
But I hear what you're saying. I'm not here, you know, everybody's got an opinion. So I wanted to make sure because I go into other sheriff's department and if they're not here, they're at least readily accessible. He turns around and says, here it is. But what it is now, he explained the process. And I get it. You guys have to follow your process. But the process is flawed because everybody should be doing the same. So all I'm requesting is that either put them out here where they're required for the public, or if somebody comes in and says, hey.
I'm the new guy. I'm sorry to interrupt, Sarge. They're right here.
Okay, guys, post your comment if you think Dominguez played me. My gut feeling is he didn't, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's right there.
Sorry.
Would you like English or Spanish?
Well, I just need. I told him.
Looks like the English version.
I just needed English, and I told him I needed 11 of them. So you didn't even.
11?
Yeah, I've got 11 officers I need. Now I want.
Well, no, it's one per complainant. So if you had
I've got to
11,
bring in my 11 friends.
they would come down and pick up a form, yeah.
Okay.
Or you could just photocopy it.
I can't take them, huh?
Well, if you want a couple extra, I mean, I'm just trying to save a tree. That's all.
Let me tell you, had this new guy had his act together, I wouldn't have been here a goddamn hour.
No, he's a good guy.
And,
Here's what.
And for that,
He's
I think you guys should give me $1 each to get out of here.
He's being humble. He's new to being injured. He's on light duty right now.
Yeah, no,
He's a
I get it.
fantastic
I get
deputy
it.
sheriff.
Well, he was very cordial to me, and for that, I'm going to give him some slack. But don't ever let that happen again, man.
You got it, sir.
Because I will come in here and kick your ass.
Well, come back and check on us from time to time.
I think I can kick both of your asses right now. Let's go. All right, listen, I'll let you
You're a
guys
good man.
go.
Thanks for
Both
stopping
you
by.
guys are good because, you know, some officers wouldn't take my humor, and if you had a buddy here, he'd grab me. Man.
One of the hardest things in law enforcement is maintaining you're just a normal dude and your sense of humor. That's one of the hardest things in law enforcement. Some people struggle with it, and you know, I do my best to make sure I'm just a normal dude, normal dad, normal family.
So I'm just curious, before I bail, you don't have to tell me, but I've been over to the islands. You got family there still?
No, they all came over. My grandpa and the whole family came over, and then lived in Chicago for a bit.
Yeah, a lot of Greeks there.
Yeah. My grandpa's Greek, grandma's Italian, but the whole family came over. Although I say it's weird because we Googled 2004, I think the Olympics were in Greece.
Right.
And we're looking, and I was just watching the Olympics, and the Olympic director was Bakours.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, connection.
So we've been kind of looking into it, and
Right.
I got to save up enough coin to get everybody back over there. But I went and dug through a bunch of the Ellis Island stuff, or not Ellis Island, Jesus Christ. Ellis Island.
That's
I was
what it
thinking
is.
Easter Island,
Right.
Ellis,
Right.
digging through all the records and the
Uh-huh.
Ancestry.com and all that kind of stuff. And all I can find is on Grandpa. So I'm not sure if we do go over there, if there's even any light at that tunnel. Maybe there
Right.
might be. I don't know.
Hey, at least
It'd be
you got,
cool. I would love to go just to go.
It keeps you something or the family focused on, and you know the old story. When you're in Greeks, you hate the Turks, and when you're in Turkey, you hate the Greeks, and then everybody loves you.
I've only been to a couple spots in Europe, so it would be a good adventure for me.
Oh, it's great. I've got friends that live over there on a
Greece?
couple islands.
I heard it's
But the
beautiful.
thing is, the thing is, you make your money and go there. You can't make money there.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, go over there. But
I would love to just go see it. I mean, you know, we found in Italy, it was Salerno, Italy. That's where my grandma grew up. So
Nice.
that's one of our things. We've always wanted to go to Salerno.
Right.
Just, you never know. You might get lucky.
Right.
Bump into the Delorto family and see what you find.
You never know.
But who knows?
Hey,
Anyway, how do we do otherwise? We
so
good?
listen, I want to give you a shout out. I don't know if
Uh-oh.
you're familiar with anything about activism, First Amendment audits.
Oh yeah, I've dealt with them a number of times. I've had great interactions every time.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm another one.
Oh, come back anytime.
So,
Yeah.
you handled yourself to the T's as
I'm
best
glad.
as you could until we were talking Greece, and then you cut me off. How can I help you? Because you didn't want me going that road, and I said that makes sense. Let's get to the main issue.
Let's solve the issue and then we'll go from there.
So,
No,
listen.
like I tell you, one of the hardest things in law enforcement, and I see too many people fall for it, is just, I'm a cop, this, that. Just be a dude. Be a dude with a job. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's all I'm out here. I'm very cordial.
Yeah.
You know, but I can run fast, so don't come. All right, fellas,
I don't
nice
look
talking.
like it, but I can too.
40 pounds of military crap. All right, guys, stay safe, and thanks for honoring your oath, man. Appreciate it. Take care. Thank you. Okay, guys, so that's how that went down. That's how that went down. That guy was so new, he fucked me for an hour. Is that true? Did he do that on purpose? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he just overlooked it because he's new. And for that, I'm giving him slack. News Now, California. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye now.